What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Curliest Fries channel. Nope, I always say Curliest Fries channel, the Curly Fries BTD6 channel, and no, I'm not redoing that intro. Today, guys, I am doing a continuation of ranking every single map in BTD6, and this time, we're in the intermediate maps. And like the last time, I'm gonna be rating these maps based off their appearance, like their general vibe and theme. Then I'm also gonna be ranking on how easy they are, because they are intermediate maps. You know, they're on the easier side of things. And then we're also gonna be ranking them on just how fun they are to play in general. But before that, thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers on YouTube! Oh my god! I have to thank you guys so much. We had 3,000 subscribers. Now we're at 3,035. Dude, thank you guys so much for watching these videos. And hey, if you're new around here, maybe you watch a few of my videos here and there. Guys, you know, trust me, the subscribe button doesn't count. It doesn't bite. It doesn't bite you. Trust me. I've tried it. It will not bite your finger off if you do it. And if you actually subscribe, I'll actually thank you while I'm at it. I thank you guys. And in congratulations on me hitting 3,000 subscribers, I decided I'm going to bring back the comment of the day. So, comment of the day for the YouTube side has to go to Epic Explosion 53. Commenting chicken, and the comment of the day on TikTok being Sunyin saying curly fries. So thank you guys for the comments. I'll do these every single video, so if you want something, leave it down below. I respond to every comment. But guys, you know, that's not the point of the video, okay? I bet you half of you guys already clicked off or scrolled past, and that's completely fine. But let's get to these rankings. Now, unlike my last video, I'm actually going to do these a lot more quicker. Instead of it being a 26-minute video, I'll talk about these for, like, 30 seconds. But looking at the timer, we're already going pretty dang fast, so let's jump into this. So in the very last place, number 24, guys, I want you to take your gamble on what it's going to be. It is going to be Bloonarius Prime. Now, being the worst map in the game is actually much harder than you think, and truthfully, no map is really bad in BTD6. However, the reason this one is going to be on the very bottom is just how forgetful it is. Honestly, when I quit BTD6 and came back into this game, man, I didn't even know this map existed. I completely forgot about this map. And truthfully, at that, this map is not fun to look at. Sure, it has a cool little vibe with green water in the middle and cool little butterflies, but guys, it's a forgettable map. It's also not really that fun to play as well with the slime little teleporter things. Just all these reasons combined makes it a number 24. Now, following that vibe of just forgetful maps that are just mediocre, one might say. At number 23, it's gonna have to go to Firing Range. Yep, I bet you guys didn't even know this map existed because, just like the last one, it's just forgetful. Honestly, there's not much to say about this map. This one could be the worst map in the game, or worst intermediate map in the game, or like the second worst. Guys, the exact reasons I left for the other one is the exact same reasons for this one, except the fact that this one is just a little more fun to play. But even at that, it's not even super fun to play. And at number 22, for being the second time I've ever played this map, it's gonna have to go to Luminous Cove. I obviously, guys, I know I've been getting a lot of new fans here, guys, and thank you guys so much for that. But if you guys didn't know, I actually quit this game not too long ago for a very long time, and while I was gone, this map was released. And I mean, the gameplay you're watching right now, this is the second time I've ever played this map. I didn't know where the balloons came out of. I didn't know where they looped around, so I just played subs where I thought they were good. This map is forgetful. I actually really I hate the vibe of this map. Like, this map is not fun to look at for me. And honestly, guys, same exact reason as before. It's very forgetful and not fun to play. So that's why. Wait, what number around? 24, 20? Yeah. Don't worry, guys. I'm not dumb. That's why it's at number 22. And at number 21, I don't want this one to start controversy, but guys, it's gonna have to go to Encrypted. Now, Encrypted was a weird map for me to rate because, truthfully, I really like the vibes of it, and I also like how different this map is compared to the other maps. Oops, sorry for hitting my microphone, guys. But honestly, that's kind of the reason why I'm not the biggest fan of it, one might say. If you want to take this map into endgame, it's not going to be too easy because, yeah, take a look at the middle of the map here. Yeah, these are all walls. And on top of that, it's also really niche. Like, look at this military. You can only place military monkeys there. You can only place engine. You guys see what I'm talking about, right? It's just a strange map. Now, it does have a really fun gimmick. This whole that you can't place a Dartling gunner there, but okay, wait, I can't even. You guys know what I'm saying. It's a fun map. I want to talk about this one for a bit, but it's just not for me. It does have a cool little thing going on here, but guys, I'm just talking out of my butt right now, okay? You guys understand why this one is 21st. And following the theme of maps that, you know, I just never got to play when I quit the game, at number 20, it's gonna have to go to... I actually forgot the name of this map. Wait, what is it? Lost Crevice. This map is just not fun. Okay, guys, can we just leave it at that? I just don't like this map at all. I don't like how it plays out. I don't like the intro track. I don't like all these gems. I don't like the vibe of it. I just don't like this map. Now, you might be wondering, why is it not lower on the list? It's because I can remember this one. Okay, next one. Now, at number 19, we have the only map in Intermediate that I just was not able to complete chimps on, Shoots. Yeah, you guys heard me right. This map, for me, sucks. I was never able to complete chimps on this map. I was never able to do a tutorial on this map. Guys, this map is pretty damn brutal to me, and I think that's why I have somewhat of a disdain for it. But, you know, it's not a bad map. That's why it's obviously not on the lowest side of the list. You know, it's like more in the medium range, lower medium, you know, not too good. But, you know, this map and me just don't click. Honestly, I was never able to complete chimps on it, which, yeah, make fun of me in the chat if you want, guys. But that was it. Like, I just could not compete with this map. It was too comp for me, one might say. And, I had to learn my lesson the hard way that maybe I should just quit btd6 because of this map. But that's why it's at number 19 if you were wondering. Next at number 18, it's definitely gonna have to go to Moon Landing. Now this is a really weird map for me to rate because it's a theme that not a lot of people see so much. And if you're wondering, yeah, it's the mortar monkey. You can actually use this monkey in this map. It's insane. And honestly, that's the only reason I put it up this high, because it's just like a sign of respect. Like, thank you guys for giving this chance to the mortar monkey. Huh? Come on, that's respectable. That's respectable at the very least. But other than that, it's not a fun map to look at. It's not a fun map to play, and it's not a fun map in general, which is why it's in position 18. Okay, now position 17 may be a little bit of a spicy take, and if it is, I'll stand by that. But at number 17, it has to go to Covered Garden. Now, this map has a lot of backstory and a lot of sentimental meaning for me. Now, when I was playing btd6 a lot and this map got released, oh my god, this was the talk of the town because this was a community fan-made map. You know, Ninja Kiwi didn't make, you know, they obviously made the map, but it was inspired by someone in the community, which is why it just has such a cool feeling and such a gimmick that you literally don't see in any other map. And just because of that, I am putting it pretty high on the list at number, actually high on the, yeah, it's number 17, okay, yeah. The reason it's at number 17 is because I'm not the biggest fan of it. Truthfully, I don't have fun playing this map, but I couldn't put it so low just because of the backstory behind it. It's a very cool map. The gimmick of it is super duper cool, and the reason it was created was really awesome, which carries it to position 17. Then, to take the cake for number 16, it's gonna have to go to my boy, Mr. Cart and Dart. Now, I'll give it to Cart and Dart. I really enjoy this map for how it was created. I like the two loops. It allows you to go for like the ace paragon, or not the, well, actually, yeah, the ace paragon, but you know, the ace monkey. It has a lot of fun strategies you can go for here, and I think it's really creative that it's on a racetrack. However, it suffers from the same thing as before, as it just being very, very forgettable. This map is never in my mind. You know, I blackboarded it and I'm not touching it again. I'm not touching it again. Why would I touch this map again when there are maps similar to it that are just better? Honestly, it's a good map. It's designed well, I'll give it that, but honestly, for me, that's all it has going for it, and that's why it's in position 16. Then for number 15, it has to go to a map with one of the coolest gimmicks in it, Polyphemus. Now, if you guys don't know, Polyphemus has this super cool little eye thing here that buffs all the monkeys that are in it, which I personally, I find that super cool. I really do find that super cool, and you guys might be wondering, if I find that super cool, why is it so far down on the list? The only reason that it's this far down on the list is because, in my opinion, that's the only fun thing it has going for it. You know, okay, the gimmick carried it to this high, but in my opinion, there are a lot of intermediate maps that have this general vibe and theme, but just do it better. Now, obviously, you know, it's not a bad map in any regard. Honestly, it's not bad. It's not a bad map. It's just not for me. I think there are other maps that do this better, and this one would be way lower down on the list if it didn't have the eyeball little gimmick thing. But, guys, that is why it's at number 15. A very respectable, strong 15. Okay, now on my little talk right here, I wrote that from the sections going forward, these are going to be good maps. The maps we were talking about before, each of them I had a little bit of a gripe with, but everyone going forward, I'm liking them more than disliking them. So let's get right to it. So number 14, it's gonna have to go to my boy, a classic. Can this glow? Balance. Now, I really love the gimmick with this map. That's just a circle and hedge, and you know, all your monkeys will just attack in the middle. You know, when the Dartmonkey Paragon came out, let me tell you guys, let me freaking tell you, yo, everyone went crazy with the Dartmonkey Paragon on this map. The top path is bonkers in the freaking conkers. Let me tell you, with just all these little like walls right here. This map is really fun. You know, it doesn't have any type of gimmick, but I feel like that's alright. This is a one-of-a-kind map. I definitely recommend playing this map. I honestly enjoyed this map. Honestly, this one could have definitely went higher. I have no gripes with it. Except for the fact that it is really weird to like place monkeys right here, like it's so strange. Actually, that's a really good point. Placing monkeys down is really difficult, but I do like the gimmick that you can have an attack or a druid or a top path Dartmonkey in the middle, and it's just super fun. Then next at number 13, and for this one, I actually picture it as the quintessential intermediate map, Quarry. Now, what I mean by that is when I picture an intermediate map, Quarry comes to mind. I feel like this matches the difficulty so perfect to be intermediate. Some of the intermediate maps are really easy and should be beginner, and honestly, some of them are like advanced, honestly. This one, I think it just fits it perfectly, just being that all-around middle one, and for that, I commend it. It also has a little dinosaur Easter egg. I don't know how to get it. Oh, okay, I remember, yeah, you had to touch something with the rocks. When this map got released, there was something like that. You know, you'll see a little dragon skull right here. It's a cool little Easter egg, but it's mediocre. But, I mean, it's number 13. This is a quintessential intermediate map, and if you disagree, you're incorrect. Then next, at number 12, an all-around pretty mediocre map. However, one of the best Easter egg maps in the game. It has to go to Adora's Temple. Now, if you guys don't know, you can actually get a VTSG and Adora on this map. It'll have an insane Easter egg. You know, I'll even take the time to put it on screen right now. You know, you guys are seeing this Easter egg. It's pretty freaking cool, and for that, that's the reason it carries this high. This map is not fun to play. Truthfully, it's not fun to play. But the Easter egg, oh, let me tell you, the Easter egg makes it fun to play. And because of that, that is why it's so high on the list. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Then at number 11, we have the second most visually attractive map in the game, Water Park. Now, all around, this map isn't too fun to play. I'll be honest, it has a really cool, like, I love the map. I love the visual of the map. I just said, the visuals of this map are so immaculate, but it's not fun to play. I'll be honest, it's not fun to play. But, you know, I couldn't put it to bottom because this map is so cool. It's just so cool. That's all you guys need to know, okay? I'm done with that, okay? It's just a cool map. It's a cool map, okay? But now, guys, it is time for the top 10. These are the top 10 best intermediate maps in the game, in my personal opinion. So, guys, what are we waiting for? Let's just get right into it. Now, taking the cake for number 10, it's gonna have to go to Haunted. Now, Haunted, it has a lot of nostalgia with me. You know, when I first got this game, Haunted was one of my favorite maps, and to this day, it still is. I really love the vibe of it. I love the open area that allows you to go crazy on farming, the water in the middle allowing you to get your paragons, and then the beautiful pumpkins on the bottom. This map is really cool. Obviously, it's also a nighttime map, which there's not a lot of those in this game, so I appreciate them all the more. Number 10 has to go to Haunted, guys. It's a pretty solid map. I can't think of a negative on this map. I truthfully can't. Then at number 9, we have arguably one of the simplest maps in the game, Rake. Now, I think the simplistic part of Rake makes it so good. I love Rake because it's open. It's a really open area. There's water in the middle. You have monkeys that can intersect the cross pathways. It's a very solid 2-lane map. This is a very good intermediate map. I think it has the perfect amount of difficulty. I love the cherry blossom trees. This map, I could fantasize it all day. I actually had this map in my top 3. I had Rake in the top 3 maps. However, you know, taking a look at it more, I was like, okay, you know, yeah, this map is pretty fun. It's a fun map to play. It has very good visuals. It's not top 3. But guys, this map is not bad. If you want an intermediate map to play, play this one. It's difficult. It's fun. man, it is really, really good. Then at number 8, I hope you're in the mood for a lot of water, because we have Spice Islands. Now, I think everyone watching this video definitely knew that Spice Islands was going to be high on the list, because oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful map. Look at the water, the sparkling of the water, the awesome islands. Guys, this map deserves number 8. And honestly, you could argue it deserves higher. There is zero negatives with this map and only compliments. I just love how different it is from every other map. And I think that takes the cake in what makes it so special. There's no other map that is this much water. There's just none. It is such a fun map to play. It's honestly a very intermediate difficulty as well, a little on the easier side. But guys, it's a beautiful map. It's a beautiful map. The vibes are on point. The difficulties are like, okay, I'm just saying the same thing over and over. That's why it's at number 8. Then next, taking the cake for number 7, it's gonna have to go to a pretty obvious clone, Downstream. Now, let me get with the actually, let me just say the negatives of this map. Honestly, the negative, it's a clone of half of the beginners maps, and that's the reason that's the reason it's not super high. It is a beautifully stunning map, but it looks like Monkey Meadow. It looks like Town City. It looks like around in the loop. It looks like so many other maps, which can't make it this high on the list. But that's the only negative. That is the only negative. Other than that, man, is it beautiful. There's a lot of places to farm. You can have, you know, a lot of ocean monkeys here. You have a lot of loops you can go with some fun monkeys if you want. Guys, I could milk this map all day. And honestly, this map could definitely be your number 1 favorite. But for me, the only reason it's not number 1 is for the simple fact that it looks like so many other maps. But with all the positives, that's why it's at number 7. Okay, now I'm realizing that I'm milking a lot of these, like, a lot of these maps up the list. So let's go through, like, these next few really, really quickly. At number 6, we have Sulphur Springs. Now, honestly, I don't think it's ridiculous for me to put this high. If you were to make a tier list, this map would be this high up. It's honest. It's awesome. It's literally awesome. The cool lake in the middle, the lava, the geysers everywhere, the amount of spaces to farm. This map is immaculate. I can't think of one negative on this map except for the fact that it's too beautiful that I'll get distracted by the balloons. This map, I could go about it all day, but I'm not going to, which is why it's at number 6. Okay. I know I just said I was gonna blast few of these next. However, this one being this high on the list this is gonna be my most controversial one, guys. But let me explain my case here, guys. Let me explain my case. At number 5, it definitely has to go to Bazaar. Now, the reason I have this map so high when a lot of people probably dislike it is because of the vibe. Like I said, I'm ranking a lot of these maps based off their vibes, and the vibes of this map are just they're peak. They're so peak. Oh, I love it so much. I love the little cat shop they have here. I love the banana car. I love the tea shop. I love all the little houses, the little stacks, the water stream down the middle. Just how this map plays out is unlike any other, which in my opinion carries it to number 5. This map, sure, it may not be fun to play for you guys, but for me, this map is super fun to play because of how different it is from every other one. I could ramble about this map all day. Honestly, this map could take the number 1 position. For all I care, take the number 1 position, Bazaar. You're that good. But I don't want to make all you guys so mad, so that's why it's at number 5. But guys, this map has something special to it. Okay, now that one was a little bit controversial, so let's get to one that I think every single one of you guys is gonna have to agree with me on. At number 4, we have, not even arguably, the most beautiful map in this game, Spring. Now, although it may look a little basic to the eye, in my mind, whenever I'm thinking of maps in BTD6 and I get to this one, it just gives me such good vibes. It gives me those vibes of going out and hiking with all my friends in real life, and it's just a beautiful map in general. The water is so nice. All the grass in the middle is so nice. I could milk this map all day, and not even for that, the map is also just fun to play. It's just a fun map to play. You can go for a lot of strategies here. Oh gosh, this map, it's peak. It's peak. I want you guys to picture Thrag right now holding the diamond and saying, it's peak! And now it's time for the top 3. Now, if you have been paying attention, you guys should already know what these top 3 maps are. But if you don't worry, guys. It's alright. That's why I'm here to tell you. So, the top 3, man, these maps have made it pretty far. So to take that number 3 position, it's gonna have to go to Steambed. Now, literally, while making a tier list for this video, I was in a Discord call with one of my friends, Leo. Leo, I doubt you're watching this, but if you are, what's up? And I asked Leo, what was your favorite intermediate map in BTD6? Because I wanted someone else's opinion while making this tier list. And Leo said Steambed was his favorite, and I was pretty surprised on why he said that, but thinking about it more, Steambed is an iconic map. Steambed is the easiest intermediate map, but it's super iconic, and honestly, it's because of this skull in the middle, and that's what makes it so good. Although it may not be visually appealing, the vibe it like gives off is just something that you won't forget. I really feel like everyone watching this video, if you played Steambed, enjoyed it and remembered it, and for that reason, it has to be number 3. This map, it has the weirdest vibe to it because it should be a boring, bland map, but for some reason, for some unforsaken reason, this map is always one that's in my mind, and honestly, because of that, that's why it's number 3. And taking the number 2 position, which is genuinely one of my favorite maps in the whole game, you know, in all the difficulties and everywhere, number 2, guys, it's gonna have to go to Cracked. God, I love this map so much. Now, if you guys listen to my beginner maps ranking, you guys would have heard when I said that I love the desert themed maps. I love them. The desert is my favorite biome in real life. Okay, I was about to say it's my favorite biome in Minecraft, but I feel like that's pretty lame. Guys, this map is beautiful. Oh, gosh, I could fantasize this map all day. Now, the real reason I love this map is because of how easy it is. I love how easy it is, and I love how many strategies you can go for. Let's say we got the tack shooter right here. Guys, it's beautiful on this map. You don't want the tack shooter? Okay, go for something else. Okay, wait, I'm yapping, guys. You know, while recording this, my voice actually started to die. Like, my voice is dying right now. So I hope you guys can understand why this map is at number 2. God, this is actually a failure of a video, I just realized. I don't know why this map is so good, but I have it up here. Is that a problem? I hope it's not a problem. Guys, this map is so good. This map is number 2. This map is number 2, okay? If you hate me, hate me. This map is number 2. And before I lose my voice, because I have been screaming in my mic for this video for a very long time, we gotta get to number 1. And when I say number 1, guys, I'm not gonna talk about it for long because my voice really hurts. But, like I said before when I talked to my friend Leo, he said that one of his favorite maps had to be Quiet Street. Is a classic, arguably one of the most beautiful maps and one of the most detailed maps. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses with 5 cars that you can each pull out in each lane, a beautiful lined Christmas tree in the middle with a beautiful driveway, and on top of that you have 2 ponds you can remove, the main street. Oh god, this map is so visually appealing. Now, if you take a look at my last few videos, and actually I made a chimps tutorial on this map, and if you listen to my chimps tutorial, you guys would realize, why does he sound so freaking excited to record this video? And it's because playing this map is just such a joy. This map is a joy to play. It's awesome to play. Guys, Quiet Street is number 1 for a multitude of reasons. It's fun to play. I think it matches the intermediate difficulty perfectly. You can go for... Guys, I'm done talking. I'm about to lose my voice. Quiet Street is number 1, guys. There's the tier list ranking. I really hope you guys agreed with me on these. I'm super sorry I couldn't actually like rate these. I actually am starting to get a headache. It is really hot and I am talking for a really long time. I have to end the video. Guys, this is really weird. I have not felt this before. I am actually hurting. It is hurting to talk. I'm ending the video right now. Thank you guys so much for supporting me in all my latest videos. I'm actually going to overheat. What the hell is happening? Thank you guys. TikTok comment of the day. Thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for 3,000 subscribers. Thank you guys on TikTok. Thank you guys for everything. I'm actually going to overheat. I am sweating. What is happening to me? Please pray for my safety. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see every single one of you guys in the next one. Later.